Don't you understand the world of life? Don't you understand what you have to do? You know what you have to do. Don't sit there and act like you don't. Okay? You know what you have to do. We all know. You don't have a pleasure to stick around. You don't know what the pleasure's gonna do. You don't know what you're gonna do. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna be like, Mother, please, give me milk. Please, give me milk, please. You're gonna sit there and look at him. You're gonna put your biggest coffee to him. God! I want to be soggy. Wasn't really a human being.
Your hair changes.
I'm so startled. You're a bondulance.
What is my life?
Sign me up.
For every child.
I love that you don't pass that. Sorry, Bob. This asshole in the west. How do you want to win? By the time they want to see my ass, I'll be miles away.
When will you wear wigs?
Oh, good lord, I'm covered in piss.
What's up, motherfuckers? It's time to be a really useful engine. It's me, Vex, Cyberpunk Antifa Lesbian. I am here to play some Thomas. I am living out my fucking Autistic Train Living Dreams, and we're playing a game that's about being a really useful engine. Let me turn this music down. So, the people behind Train Sim World 6 that we played during the what was it? The Jingle Jam, right? Released a Thomas and Friends game, and obviously, me being me, was like, yeah, I've got to get that. I've got to have that. Like, so that's what we're doing today. Let's let the music finish. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm also at Tidmouth Sheds already. So, I get to relive my fucking childhood, and we're gonna play this fucking game, right? So I'm gonna start it up. We're gonna test that it's actually fucking working. It should be. Let's swap over to the game screen. Boop. The proper theme. Oh fuck! There we go. Oh god, I remember watching this when I was a fucking child. I remember Connor watching this when he was a little one as well. I may have had something to do with that. Any button to start. Right, so the cool thing about this game, right? I mean, obviously, it's got us wanting to start with stories and shit, but the fact is, like, the way they made it was this map here, right? Because this is just off the coast of Wales, the island of Sodor. So, like, down here, Vicarstown, it doesn't actually have a station, but there is a real Vicarstown, like, northwest. It's like south of Liverpool, that kind of area. And this map is actually made by I've forgotten the name of the location of the there's a museum that's all like Thomas stuff, right? And they have like a topological map of the island of Sodor that that the Reverend W. Awdry made for like based on the Railway series books. And what they did for this game was they actually like 3D scanned that map. So all of this is accurate to the original map he made. It's scaled down a bit. Fucking hell, that music is a bit. Gonna turn the menu music in. Apply. There we go. I didn't test any of the settings or anything. So general navigations, motion blur off. We don't want that. Audio is fine. Display is fine. The cool thing is as well, it already detected from my Train Sim World game that I have a Dovetail Live account, so it's already logged me in. So cool. And one of the things it does throw you with is when you very first start it up for the first time, it's like, choose your character, and it's a bunch of random people, which I can imagine for someone who's not played the Train Sim games. Like, I watched Rin Penrose play this, and John VTuber was very confused at the fact that it was like, none of these characters are trains. Why am I choosing this? Right, so let's go with the introduction, shall we? And we will learn how the fuck to do this. Whee! Oh, it also tried to auto start me on this, but I instantly quit out because I was like, well, I want to set things up. We got to see Bertie already.
Hello there, and welcome to Farquhar Station. Before you can start your adventures on the
Topham
island
Hatt.
of Sodor, you will
I'm not
need
used to
learn
him
how
not
to
being
drive
a
one
wooden
of my
model.
engines. And I could think of none better than Thomas. In this short introduction, you will be taken through every step needed to make sure that Thomas is a really useful engine. And I'm sure you'll be an expert driver in no time.
Yeah. I mean,
Would you
we
like to learn how to drive Thomas? Press the yes button to continue learning how to play. Or if you
We're
feel
we're
you
gonna
are
do
ready,
it
press the
just
no
to
button
show
to
off
begin
the
exploring Sodor.
things.
You
And I
can play
wanna
this
see,
introduction
like-
again at any time by choosing the introduction to Sodor.
Yes. Let's say yes, just so we can get to learn the way it works, right?
Hello, driver. Climb on board, and we can get started.
I tell you what, it is weird hearing the voices and it not being either Ringo Starr or Michael
Follow the
Angelis.
markers in front
but
of you, as they
Ringo
will
would be very
guide you to
expensive, and
Thomas's
unfortunately,
cab
Michael
steps.
Angelis died. Cab door. Oh,
Before-
so most of the controls are pretty similar.
This is Thomas's cab. Here
Oh.
you. If you want a better view of your train or
Oh,
the line ahead,
here's a nice
you can
improvement
change between
compared to the
inside and
actual.
outside camera
the,
views at any
Train Sim
time
World
while
games.
driving. For now,
Um,
use the controls shown on screen. You can change between this view and the.
Cool. But I do like the fact
There
that
are many
because
locations on the
they're,
railways
like,
of Sodor
obviously there's going to be
where
adults like me
lines
playing this,
separate or
but
join together.
there might be
These
kids playing it
involve
as
a
well.
network of
So they've
points that set
simplified the
direction
controls
the train will be traveling.
for how to make Thomas move, which
On
is
the
great.
main line, most of these points are controlled by the closest signal box. However, there are yards and junctions that require the points
Yes.
to be set manually.
Annie and
Thomas's
Clarabelle.
friends Annie and Clarabelle are waiting at the station platform. In order to reach Annie and Clarabelle, you will first need to switch the points so that it sets the correct track. You can set the points by climbing
I
down
only just
out of
got
the
in,
cab,
though.
walking over and interacting with it.
Right. Let's go down. Hello. I look like you today. The van. Here's the station. Don't mind me. But we can't go out of the station. Okay. A whistle! I'm just admiring your profile. It's the Topham Hatt. She was wearing sunglasses. Ooh, a painting. Oh, I know where this is. Like, this is gonna be me. Like, I mean, like, fucking, you tuned into my stream. You know how, like, fucking autistic nerd I am about this, right? This is the cottage where, back in the old like TV series, I'm going like back to when it was like actual models and stuff. This is during a summer, but one of the winter scenes, that was the house where she stuck the red dressing gown out the window to try and warn Thomas of the snowfall, like so they didn't get into an accident. Ooh. Right. Okay. We are here. Wah!
You can also change the points
9.
on the map, which can be accessed by pressing the key shown now.
I could have done that from in the train, dude. Okay. Which is there. That's me. Yeah. Then this one is there. That one. Yeah, okay. Cool. Back to Thomas. Like, I'd love to live here. Although, I probably wouldn't have anywhere near as good internet, which sucks. If it was like this, but it had really nice internet, then fucking I would live there in a heartbeat. E!
Excellent work so far.
So we're going to go with the
junction
outside.
Is now correctly set.
Going to go with
it
the
is
outside.
time to move Thomas
camera.
out of the siding and over to Annie and Clarabelle.
Okay.
To move Thomas forward, press and hold the button shown now on the screen to increase the throttle.
Okay. Throttle increased. Oh, that's way easier.
Well done. You're doing a good job so far.
So, like, this is one thing I
To
do
slow
like about
Thomas
this,
down,
is the fact
press
that
and hold
there's the
the button
simplified
shown
controls.
to begin
But I
applying the
think if you
brakes.
go into the... We'll try it in a bit. I think if you go into the options, there is an option to go for, like, the realistic controls for the Steam engines. Wait, what the f... Hold on. Stop, Thomas. I need to get out a second. E. Don't mind me. Cows versus pigs! There's a donkey as the referee. Right, place your bets now. Who do you think's gonna win? Horses versus... Horses? Horses?! Fucking cows versus pigs. Who would win in a football match? Who would win in a fight? So, if horses and pigs were fighting, who would win? Hey, Zad! What are you wanting the fucking... The cows versus pigs? Who... Did I say horses and pigs were fighting? No, I meant cows and pigs, right? So if cows and pigs were fighting, who do you think would win? Imagine it like the, like what we were talking about, where it's the...
As you can see, the throttle has
Corvids
returned
versus,
to zero. This
versus
means
owls.
that Thomas is now ready to travel in either forward or reverse.
Yeah.
To make Thomas reverse,
Yep. I'm hoping...
remember
They've
to
changed the-
slow down when approaching Annie and Clarabelle. You should be going at no more than 5 miles per hour when attempting to couple to coaching stock and troublesome trucks.
Or troublesome trucks. We'll get to do that. We'll get to sort them out at some point. Go! Yeah, so, do you reckon the cows would win at football or in a fight? I would still love to live here if I had the cows also fighting other cows or people. No, it's just purely the cows versus the pigs. I think the cows are friendly with each other. And I don't know what they'd think of humans. I'm presuming we've taken the humans out of the equation. So there's no humans. And then the donkey is the referee. Come on, Annie and Clarabelle. We're going to get connected. E.
Hello, Annie. Hello, Clarabelle. Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
To allow passengers to climb aboard, you will first need to open the passenger doors.
Go on, let everyone get in. No, I'm not voicing. I'm not doing voice. There is a voiceover
during your adventures on Sodor. Let's look at another one now.
Another camera.
Using the button shown on screen, change to the free camera.
Oh, 8.
You are now using the free camera. With this camera, you can freely fly around to wherever you'd like. You are still able to fully control your train whilst using this camera, and it's very useful for getting a good look at your surroundings.
My surroundings, including... Oh.
Move the camera around so it is looking at Thomas.
Hold on. First... Cows. Well, yeah, it's a train sim game. Like... Donkey! So... Oh, that's as far as I can go, okay. Yeah. So, cows versus pigs, right? Yeah. Then... Go back to the... Let's go back and look at Thomas.
Now move the camera so that it is looking at me. Sir Topham Hatt.
Sir Topham Hatt!
Now return to the inside camera view using the button shown here. Remember, you can drive Thomas from both the inside cab view and the outside camera you were shown earlier.
Did they retcon the Fat Control? No, well, no. So the Fat Controller's his nickname. Sir Topham Hatt is his, like, formal name. That's the thing. I don't know. The way that he's spoken in the show, I don't know if he would.
Good job.
He gives off gammon.
It
Like
looks
he
like
looks
everyone
like a
has boarded
stereotypical gammon. But
You can go ahead and close the passenger doors using the controls shown here.
I pressed the button already.
You've got a green signal, so you're ready to continue to the next station.
So part of
Increase
me,
the throttle once again to move Thomas forward.
part of me thinks that he's one of those. He's like stealth woke, where he's like, he looks like a flag shagger, but as soon as anyone starts to be racist around him, he starts throwing hands. He's like, racism causes confusion and delay. Smash, smash. Okay, let's go. We're gonna stop at Hackenbeck. Slow down. Oh, there's the horses. I don't know if we're fighting them.
Remember to slow down as you approach a station you want to stop at, so
I know.
that you come to a safe stop.
I am slowing down. Way.
Good work. Now open the passenger doors to allow the passengers to start boarding.
Oh, he does the face. Whistle.
Splendid job. It looks like you and Thomas make a great team, and I'm certain you will be an expert driver in no time.
Ah!
You're a
I
great
didn't mean
driver.
to. Oh.
I can't wait to
Here's a
start our
cutscene. I thought I
adventures
just
together.
zoomed in on his face. I got an achievement. Thomas and Gordon. Are we going to go for Thomas and Gordon? Yeah. So this... Let's retell the first Thomas episode, eh?
Thomas and Gordon.
Oh, this is weird hearing this and it not being Ringo Starr.
Thomas is a tank engine who lives at the big station on the island of Sodor.
He has, six small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome.
He is a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about, getting them ready for the big engines to take on long journeys.
Yep. Bing.
And when trains arrive at the station, he pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go and rest.
This is the life of a tank engine.
Thomas thinks no engine works as hard as he does. He loves playing tricks on them, especially Gordon, the biggest and proudest engine of all. Thomas likes whistling cheekily at him.
Wake up, lazy bones!
Why don't you work hard like me?
Wake up, lazy bones! Why don't you work hard like me?
Fucking, this was my childhood.
One morning,
Tidmouth Station-
Thomas found
Tidmouth
it hard
Sheds.
to wake up. His fire went out, and there wasn't enough steam.
There was not enough steam.
It was nearly time for the express, but the
This
coaches
is me in a
weren't
fucking
ready.
morning.
At last, Thomas started.
What time is it? Oh, it cut before we could figure out what time it was. Oh well.
He fussed into the station where Gordon was waiting. Hurry up, you, said Gordon, and bring me my coaches.
I like that Gordon sounds like
Hurry
this
yourself,
version sounds
replied
like
Thomas.
an old man. Rather than being...
Yes, said Gordon. I will.
Gordon sounds like a wizard. I'm so used to, like I say, because I'm used to Michelangelis or Ringo Starr. I'm used to Gordon being like,
Hello, Thomas. I will pull the express.
whereas this Gordon's like,
I'm a wizened old I'm a wizened old engine. Fetch me my coaches, or I shall put a curse on thee.
right, time to do some shunting. There we go. I can see fuck all there. There we go. That's a bit better. My model. I'm a useful engine. That's what I am. Brake, Thomas! Stop! Other way. Right, let's go get some coaches. He wasn't too bad. It was me like realizing that let's go for that view. I think I'm better with the further overhead view. This way I feel like I'm playing with I'm not driving Thomas, I'm like playing with the Hornby Thomas. Plane! And off it goes. Anywho. Sorry, Thomas, we had to check out the plane. Was that the correct... I'm presuming it set the points correctly for me. I'm slightly worried I've gone the wrong... So long as I end up behind the coaches, it should be fine. Come on, Thomas. Yeah, I see you over there, Gordon.
Hurry up, or I'll put a curse on thee, Thomas. I shall curse you. And you shall never run properly again.
There's the troublesome trucks. Looking like dickheads! Oh, fuck. Like, if you've not watched, like... I know I'm swearing a lot for a Thomas stream, but... if you've not watched the series before, those trucks are a fucking nightmare! So, like... Has it set the points? Yes, it has. Okay, cool. We'll keep going at this speed. Yeah, troublesome trucks. I mean, there's a reason they've got that name. Like, because like they bully engines and they like do shit. They try to make. They cause confusion and delay. Like, those trucks will like throw themselves off bridges and shit just for the bit. It's ridiculous. But like, They're made to last, I guess. Oh, oh, come on. It is connected. Right, cool. Push the coaches. We're going to take the coaches to Gordon before he puts a wizard's curse on us. We can probably go faster. About 8. Nah, 10. 10 miles an hour. Let us go at 10. Ooh! I got a new follower who just... Thank you for helping me meet a follower goal. I didn't realise that was a... It doesn't tell me who followed me. Thank you, whoever that was. Oh! You did! Fair enough. So, we're just getting Gordon's coaches ready before he puts a wizard's curse on us. Reverse.
Go!
Okay, so now as a tank engine, we can speed up. Him out a bit. Huh. There's me! I mean, no, I'm Thomas. Honest. Now we're gonna go faster. Yeah. No, I'm a tank engine today. Shed 17? I don't know if I understand the reference. Remember, I am old. I am an old. Speed, Thomas! Speed! Gordon's already pissed off at us taking too long. Tell you what, like architecturally though, that's a cool tunnel mouth. Into the tunnel. The auto mod held that. I see. So but I saw your message. Can I swap camera? Can I swap camera? Let me swap camera, please! I can't see where I'm going! Okay, so... Can I? Let me just... There's more station back here? Am I? I thought that was What fucking station's this, then? Am I... No, I'm not the conductor, I'm a driver. Thomas is here because he's the engine. I'm not going to be able to push the coaches by myself. Oh, thank you, Zan, or whoever it was that just fixed that message for me. Okay. Right, I can go now. Conductor and driver mean roughly the same thing in an American. Ah, okay. Well, here in the UK, so for a steam engine, you would have a driver and a fireman. So I am being the driver. So weirdly, I don't need like in these simulator games, you don't need a fireman. But okay. Whereas the conductor would be the conductor would be the person that would be like the ticket collector. They would go and get the tickets from people, and there we go. He does that too? No, that you have two separate people for that. Like, the driver needs to stay in the... Your arts and crafts aren't arts and crafting. Well, that sucks, Jester. How come? Is there any reason? Or just... Yeah, ticket collector. Because, I mean... Ooh, slow. We don't want to crash. Gordon will curse us. Out. Not far enough. Give it a bit of a nudge. There we go.
Gordon hadn't forgiven Thomas for waking him up from this nap. As soon as the last passenger had climbed on board, he started up so quickly that there was no time to uncouple Thomas.
Oh no! Thomas is gonna... We're Gordon now! Oh, a Texas thing, maybe. Come on. Time to go fast! I'm gonna move my camera a bit because I keep skewing up. What the fuck is happening? There we are.
Stop! Stop!
Poop, poop, poop. Serves you right.
Called Gordon.
What do they install trains in Thomas Universe when they can't? It's the same reason they give like cars and ships names and stuff, really. The main reason that the engines do have faces and personalities and stuff is from back in the Railway series books, because the books were based on like being as realistic as possible back when the Reverend W. Awdry wrote them for his kids. But obviously the front of like steam engines and stuff are just like blank. So it's like, oh, you know what would be make it more fun for the kids, and then we can inject a bit more life into the engines, is like giving them these faces and the personalities. But they still need like a driver and a fireman and stuff like that. Come on, let's speed up. See how fast we can go with Thomas stuck on the back. Why would it be cruelty? Oh, the adhesive isn't working. Well, that sucks. Away we go! And there's Thomas going like, ah! Oh, into a tunnel. Ow, my face. You know what? We're gonna speed up again. So we don't have to stop for 3.5 miles. Come on! Whee!
Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Laughed Gordon. Poor Thomas was going faster than he had ever gone before. He was out of breath and his wheels hurt him, but he had to go on.
Oh, we're pushing 60. Let's see if we can get Thomas up to like 80 miles an hour or something. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what the engines of the Railway series will be like in America. I don't know, like, because obviously it's all based in the UK. I do know canonically World War II happened.
Express coming through!
So like half of the engines on the island of
Stop,
Sodor
please!
have seen both World Wars. So tractor. Oh, my sound card's doing the weird buzzing thing again. Ooh, Henry's Forest. Okay, we need to start slowing down. Let me just, while we're slowing, I'm gonna... Oh. Audio will have gone for you all. There we go. Hooray, the adhesive is working. Right, Gordon, we're gonna have to slow down. Well, I mean, to be fair, Railway series is all based in the UK, so they wouldn't have to deal with Nazi trains. The closest you get is the diesels. Because the Reverend W. Aldrich fucking hated diesels. They did calm down a bit more with the actual TV series, but
I think Thomas learned his lesson, don't you?
oh, the camera just popped. So,
At last, they stopped at a station.
yeah, I mean the newer series
little
does.
Thomas,
I'm talking about
Uncle
like the
Gordon,
original Railway
now
series
you
of
know
books
what
and like
hard
the
work means, don't you?
original TV show episodes.
Thomas was
That's what
uncoupled,
this game is based
and he
on.
felt very silly and exhausted.
So I don't know if like it does have some of the
Poor
CGI
Thomas
elements
puffed slowly
because
away to rest and had a long, long drink. After that, he was careful to never be cheeky to Gordon again.
another achievement. Total time 47 minutes apparently. So, and we didn't crash. But yeah, no, I think like the closest this gets to the more modern ones is because it's got Emily in it as an engine. Whereas Thomas goes fishing. Whereas so it does seem to be focusing on a lot of the older episodes.
Thomas goes fishing.
Time to go fishing! Yeah!
When Thomas puffed along his branch line, he always looked forward to something special. The sight of the river.
He wants to be a boat. He's dreaming of tugs.
As he rumbled over the bridge, he would see people fishing. Thomas often wanted to stay and watch.
Christ! That was a bit of a perv look, Thomas. He's just like,
Thomas stopped as usual to take on water at the station by the river. Out of order? Bother! I'm thirsty.
Don't we all what? I didn't catch. I
Never
don't
mind,
remember what I
Thomas,
said.
his driver. We'll get some water from the river. They found a bucket and some rope and went to the bridge.
Go on then, Thomas. Let's go. To the fucking camera. Oh, he's high as fuck. He's been on the... He's been puffing some of the old Toby. You said nothing. Come on. Let's go over to the river. Like, as someone who's been on preserved railways, I do like this touch, which is a fucking nerdy thing of me to notice. But the fact that, like, you can see that this used to be a double line, and then they've reduced it down to the single line, but there's still the space for the other line there, and you can see like where they've taken up the right, Thomas, don't mind me. I'm just showing off. Yeah, I'll get you water in a second. I'm just being a nerd about the trains. Oh, so like here, where you can see it was the double track, right? But then, because they're like, oh, well, this is a branch line now. We've downgraded it to just the branch line. We don't need that second line anymore. So they've still got the points, but then they've just sort of like taken up the rails here. And then sort of just redone the fences and stuff further on. It's really cool. A bucket! Click. Bucket cutscene! Hell yeah! Okay. Pick up the bucket. E.
That's good. That's good, puffed Thomas happily.
The adhesive is betraying you. Okay. The bucket! Bucket cutscene! Hooray! Come on then. Second bucket of water. Wah! Let me climb up. Wah! What? Yeah. Bucket! Bucket cutscene! Every time he's drinking, I'm taking a drink as well. Everyone remember to hydrate, even if you're an engine. Okay. One more? That's a fucking magic bucket. Magic bucket cutscene! Next makes a Thomas song wet. Oh. Don't fucking tempt me. There we go. Enter the cab. Close that. Yep. Go! We've got the Annie and the Clarb. Can't see Clarabelle's face because whenever I try to do that, it just slams into Thomas's ass. What am I going to do about it? Probably end up making a song. I don't know what's like. Whether do you mean like do one of the what if thing was genre episodes, but about turning the Thomas theme into something, or do you mean like a fully original song about trains? Like, I'm down for either, to be honest. That is the one thing that is weird about this. Pigs! That is weird about this. Wait! Hold on. No, wrong thing. Slow down. No, stop, Thomas. Need to do something. Yeah! Yeah! Hold on. So what I need to do... Yeah, boy! Right, anyway, out of that. Pause. Sorry, like going past the you keep sticking yourself with pins. Oh dear. Sorry, I saw the windmill and I had to. Right, Thomas, we can speed up. Sorry, passengers. Yeah, you have to deal with me being a fucking nerd. Oh, we're getting to Mathwit. Mathwit. Oh. Coming to Mathwit. Bing! Why? Are the passengers... It says there's passengers loading, but I don't see any. Which is interesting. Okay, lock the doors. I think after we've done this, after we've done a couple more, we're gonna do some exploring, and we're just gonna like get on the line and just see where the fuck we can go. To Hackenbeck! This is making me want to do... I think I spoke about this last time when we were playing a train sim. I want to get the... because one of the things I need to do is... I want to... Like, so my VTuber tracking is done via webcam, right? Which... It's the cottage I was talking about earlier! That's the one where she waves the red dressing gown out the window when it's snowing. So we don't get stuck. But, slime into the cab. Move! There we go. So, I use a webcam for, like, facial tracking, right? But one of the things I want to do that I need to do now that I got paid is I want to get I hate the fact that I have to do it because the fact I hate Apple products. I fucking hate Apple products. But iPhones have the best like AR face tracking. So I think I need to get a second-hand iPhone to use for the VTuber face tracking because that's what like all the professional level VTubers recommend. And so I'm gonna go second hand just so then I don't have to give Apple any of my fucking money. But it then means the webcam will be free, so I'll be able to do streams where I can actually like fucking make model kits of like the fucking trains and shit. Which will be fun. And then you can deal with me being nerdy in a completely different dimension. Roads. So like, this is what I'm saying about like the actual runs between, like the island itself is scaled down because the runs between stations wouldn't be this close together if it was realistic length. Stop, Thomas! Jesus! Why? There we go. Actual people getting on this time. I tell you what. While we're doing this, Thomas, I'm looking for collectibles. Whistle. Fire. Cow. We got a painting. Ah! Help! I've fallen on the line! Thank Christ I'm the driver! I tell you what. Arabelle does not look impressed. Okay, there's nothing else to find. I can see. Bwah. Oh, I can't shut them when I'm not in the... Okay. Don't mind me. Step in. Close that door. Close that. Whoop. Go!
Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler.
Oh, no.
Oh dear, groaned Thomas. I think I'm going to burst. I've got such a pain. I've got such a pain.
Cow! Come on. Oh, we're going to Farquhar Yard. Oh! Oh, shit! Jester! Babe, I don't think either of you were here for this earlier. But now we get to show you. Oh, stop. Fuck! Load checkpoint. I missed. I'm like.
Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler.
Okay, this time, start
Oh
braking.
dear, groaned Thomas. I think
Earlier.
I'm going to
Oh
burst.
dear. But
I've got such a pain. I've got
Now I get to
such
show-
a pain.
oops, I just punched my microphone. Now I get to show you cows versus pigs. Cows versus pigs. Cows versus pigs. Is Alduin a train? Or would Alduin be like the fat controller or something? Oh, the big drag. Oh, so it's like the opposite of the Skyrim mod. I get you. Yeah, they would replace Thomas. Because they replaced Alduin with Thomas. There we go. Uncoupled.
They stopped just outside the last station, uncoupled Annie and Clarabelle, and ran
Pigs versus
Thomas,
cows.
who was still groaning, onto a siding right out of the way.
Come on, Thomas. Boom! Come on. There we are. Ah!
Then, while the guard telephoned for an engine inspector, the driver found a notice with large letters, which he hung on Thomas in front and behind. Danger, keep away.
My favourite Slipknot
Soon,
song.
the inspector and Sir Topham Hatt arrived. Cheer up, Thomas, they said. We'll soon put you right.
Guys, the camera's out of focus.
The driver told them what had happened. So the feed pipe is blocked, said the inspector. I'll just look in the tanks. He climbed up and peered in. Then he came down. Excuse me, sir. Please look in the tank and tell me what you see. Certainly, Inspector, replied Sir Topham Hatt.
No, don't. Engine.
He
Stop it.
clambered up, looked in,
My phone just went
and
off.
nearly fell off in surprise.
Twitch just robbed you.
Inspector, he whispered, can you see fish?
This is why this should have
Gracious
music.
Goodness me, how did the fish get there, driver? We must have fished them from the river with our bucket, replied Thomas's driver. Well, Thomas, you and your driver have been fishing.
Yeah.
But fish don't suit you. We must get them out.
Fair.
They all took turns fishing in Thomas's tank, while Sir Topham Hatt looked on and told them how to do it. Never mind,
Let's get
Thomas,
some fish.
said Sir Topham Hatt. You will be all right now. There's no need to worry yourself any more. But, he added, I do hope that you and your driver won't go fishing again, as I don't think it suits engines. Do you?
Yeah, fair.
No, sir, said Thomas sadly. Engines shouldn't go fishing. It's too
I mean-
uncomfortable.
The problem wasn't the fishing itself. It was the eating the... They didn't have fish and chips! That's a disgrace! Oh! Right, okay, so... one thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Right, okay. So, let me... Hold on, I need to show y'all. So we're just gonna... Let's just open... Share a specific window. Sure. Gonna... Come on. So... Right, I just need to show you. Oh, yeah, totally. The fish are dead. So. Right, let's just search. Thomas goes fishing. Right? Boop. So we need to find... that bit. This. You greedy horny. I'm guessing that was to the GG clip. Right. Okay. So this is why this game needed music. Because
Looked in and nearly fell off in...
no, fuck you. That's the wrong voiceover. What the fuck?
When Thomas puffed along his...
That's better. I'm not having George Carlin is fine as a person, but fuck you. That's not what I grew up with.
in the tank and tell me what you see. Nearly fell off in surprise. Inspector, he whispered,
It needs...
can you see fish? Gracious goodness me, how did the fish get there?
There you go. That's what it needed. So it's...
You see, fish. Gracious goodness me, how did the
Like
fish
that.
get there, driver? We must have fished them from the river with our bucket,
And then...
replied Thomas's driver. Well, Thomas, so you and your driver took turns at fishing in Thomas's tank, while the
Yeah.
fat controller looked on and told them how to do it.
Yes.
When they had caught all the fish, they had a lovely picnic supper of fish and chips.
See? They didn't do the fish and chips! They didn't do the fish and chips! What the hell, man? Right. Turn that window off. Let's go back to the game. They ate oiled... What do you mean, oiled fish? What? Fossil fuel fishes? What do you mean? It was in the water tank. It didn't go through the steam engine. It was in the water tank and got stuck in the intake valve. That's why he was ill. Like, it didn't actually get into the boiler. So, I presume that those tanks would still be fucking dirty. But... Right. E. Do we do Thomas and Bertie, or do we go exploring? What do you reckon? What are we saying? You know what we need? Explore? Okay. Right, hold on. Okay. We're gonna put some... There we go. Found someone who did, like, fan recreations of all of the music. Is that coming through all right for you lot? Right. So, main menu. In fact, menu music off. Apply. Right. Oh yeah, totally. There will be a UK and American dub of stuff. Right, so, oh, I'm an idiot. Thomas and Gordon was at Knapford, not at Tidmouth. That's what fucking threw me. I forgot that it was at Knapford. Like, in my head. I was like, because we started at Tidmouth Sheds. In fact, that's where we're going to start. Tidmouth Sheds. We're going to explore. So. Yes, the vegan tag. Yeah, I'm disappointed because it's from the original story. I'm not saying I'm disappointed because I wanted the fish and chips. I'm disappointed because they're supposed to have fish and chips, and they didn't! So, they killed a bunch of fish for fucking nothing! Right, let's go. 10 in the morning. Do we want... Are we gonna go snow? Yeah! So. I mean, yeah, but this was back in day. They didn't... Steam engine drivers didn't really care about that shit. Like, one of the stories I remember Grandma telling me was because Grandma grew up on a farm that was, and the farm was next to the railway line, and so one of the things that next to the farm, right, was a ooh. Sorry, I just looked over and my stream looked a bit jaggy. Let me know if there's any problems. Thomas wants to be soggy. So at my grandma's house, like where like the fields were, there was a bit where it goes down into a cutting and it led onto the old railway line that went between Penistone to Manchester, and there was a bit like a siding where the engines would, like the goods trains would stop to take on water. And what they used to do during the wartime was they would go down to the engine drivers and they would exchange like eggs and bacon and stuff, because obviously they got all that from it's Duck's theme. They got the they would, because they had access to like eggs and bacon and all that sort of stuff because of living on the farm. They made it all themselves. So they would go down and they'd swap it with the engine drivers, with the engine crew, for coal. And then the engine crew would make like bacon and egg and fry it up on the actual, like fireman's shovel, apparently. Right, so are we going? Yeah. So, are we going Thomas, Percy, Gordon, James, Diesel, or Emily? Do we reckon? Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting story. Apparently, when I was little, I hated Diesel. I fucking hate, because he bullied the other engines. So we had an old VHS tape, right, of Thomas and Friends, or Thomas the Tank Engine as it was called back then, and it had like a whole list of the episodes, and there was one episode that's crossed out and a different title written in my mum's handwriting, because it was an episode with Diesel, and because whenever Diesel came on, I would cry. So they recorded over that specific episode with a different Thomas episode for me. I don't remember which one they re-recorded on it, but I do know that on that tape was Thomas and Gordon and Thomas Goes Fishing. There was also the one where Duck, a close shave, where Duck crashes into the barber's shop. There was the one where the breakdown train, where James like falls off the line, like he derails. There was the flying kipper on there, which involves Henry. We can't play as Henry yet. So, are we going a British vegan who isn't racist about it? I'm not. I guess I'm spoiled for choice. Like, I'm spoiled with my friend group because I'm not entirely sure which of my friends, like, I don't know how any of my friends would be racist about being vegan. I'm not entirely sure, like, what would be, because, like, all of us are aware of the systems that are in place that basically... No, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like... culturally, like, in an ideal world, it would be nice to be in a world where like wouldn't have to like on animals and stuff. But like as a culture, it make like if you've been brought up like that, I'm not gonna judge you for shit. Like especially in a system where like because I can guarantee you and your friends hunting a single animal and making like a whole bunch of meals out of that single animal is going to do less damage to the environment than fucking battery farms or whatever the fuck. So personally, I think there are bigger things to fight over. Like there are bigger systems in place that would. We're going James, by the way. There are bigger like systems in place that need to be. Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna go light loco for now. X. James! I had to buy the deluxe edition to get you. Flip. I've just realised. No, other way. I've turned the turntable the wrong way. One more. Oh no, like I don't mind you chatting. I like people chatting. But yeah, that I doubt that there is, but it wouldn't surprise me if someone modded that in. But hold on, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Beep beep. Oh, this is the Thomas and Bertie's race. That's why there was a beep. Yes, like Jester said, everyone's a fucking yapper. Okay, right, it's stopped being weird. Right, come on, James. We're gonna have to get you on the fucking turntable. Yes. So, we're here currently. So, do we want to go? Are we? Yeah. I mean, one of the things is like because of this being Dovetail Games, you do like a lot of like I say, they made all the Train Sim World things, and like one of the reasons that they ended up doing this game was because they released an expansion for Train Sim World that was like Thomas and Diesel going to one of the preserved railways in the UK as like a visit thing, and those were insanely popular. So they were like, you know what? I bet you that was to test. That was to test the ideas of like how popular this would be as a game. Right, so the choice now is, do we want to go up Thomas's branch line, or do we want to go along the main line and see what we can find? Like, go all the way to Vickerstown? Do you reckon? So we could go to the Ballyhoo Up platform. Main line, yeah. Please. Wait, what? Okay. I didn't want to teleport there. I was trying to set the... I'm trying to set our route. Oh, do I have to get... Let's see, do we... Let's... Come on, James, let's get onto the actual fucking line first. Bip. Ah! I just jumped off the fucking turntable. Hey, this is the music from Breakdown Train. All right. Go on. What was the dumbest thing from a British YouTuber? Right, so let's... Did it? Crime that happened in the... What the fuck? I looked away for a second! What the hell just happened? Oh shit! I killed James! Oh no! Replay! Well, shit! Okay, well, I'll tell you what, James. We're gonna spawn over here this time. Ooh, actually... I'm gonna move further down. Oh, wait. Let's look for some collectibles before we spawn anything. I don't know why I killed James. I think... Oh... Yeah, the music just did the sting at the same time, I realized. I think what happened is I aligned with one of the tracks back there, and it wasn't properly aligned with what I thought was over here. Yeah, the guy deserves to get his, like... He deserves to get called out for not knowing what Native American spelling is. Yeah, like, I don't... I wasn't even paying attention. Like, Brown's corner, yeah. So... Runaway train! Oh, there aren't... Okay, so there aren't any collectibles in Tidmouth Sheds, which is a surprise. I would have thought there would have been. Tell you what. James, let's summon you over on this line. Spawn train. We're gonna go, James. So, are we going? Milk tankers. Do we want mixed trucks? Let's go mixed trucks. Boosh. X. Right, James. Hopefully I don't murder you this time. Cow! He looks suspicious. There's the brake van. Cool. Right, so now let's see if we can get in. Nine. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I didn't select the train. I just went over to the map and tried. So let's wait. We said we're going the main line. So we're going to go to Ballyhoo Platform 1. Confirm. Right, James. Let's go without killing you. So we're gonna go over the bridge. Hopefully, I'm not gonna kill him this time. Oh, fuck. I realised we should have gone up the branch line first. So I could have seen if, now that it's snowing, they put the, It's me. If they put the, red dressing gown out the window that I was telling you about. I doubt they would have, but you never know. Tedmouth Bridge! And the E's falling off the sign. Come on then. You got to try an Iron Brew recently. I was drinking Iron Brew earlier, actually. Currently I'm on Gamer Subs. Because I've got a whole bunch of their shit to use up. Because I'm waiting to see if they, No, Iron Brew's fucking fantastic. Did you not like it? Ah, my face! So, sorry y'all. Sorry, James. Just gotta look for collectibles, James. Wait here. Ah! E! Oh fuck! The time is running out! Ah! 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 Spiced orange. Spiced orange? I guess I get what you mean. Oh, there's a little turntable over there. So let's come over here. See if there's out. No, Iron Brew is an all-round drink. Every time of year. Fucking... Oh, you know what? You know what is a good taste that would surprise you? Dandelion and burdock. Dandelion and burdock is great. Double-decker buses. No bulgy. Ooh. That's right. That's right. I'm looking for... Bubblegum? Oh, I can't. I was trying to jump on his roof. I forgot I can't jump in this game. I keep pressing the space bar to try. So I don't have a passport, a legal passport at the minute. So I would have no way of getting to America. And I don't think, like, at this point, because apparently one of the checks to get in now is checking your social media and stuff, I don't think I'm getting in. Just the fact that I market myself as Cyberpunk Antifa Lesbian would have me on the fucking watch list. Tidmouth South. Ow. Right, come on then. Enter the tunnel! What? Oh. James! James! Slow down! Oh, thank Christ. I forgot that I forgot that my, speed was going to be very much impacted by the fact that I have a full train that I've got to slow down. Right, we're stopping at Tidmouth to Knapford, sorry, to explore James. Wait here for me! What? I'm going on ahead. What? E. I keep pressing a jump button that doesn't exist. I see you eyeing me up. Get an import shop of American sodas. Yeah, I mean, there are some shops over here that do sell American, like, products and stuff. Like, a lot of the... Like, there's a place in... When I go to the cinema in Meadowhall, usually there's one of the places I go to get, like, sweets and stuff for in the cinema instead of, like, buying them from the cinema. I would go in there to get stuff, and they have all sorts of like sweets and drinks and things from America, so I don't know if don't mind me. Whoa! Yeah, don't judge me. We're looking for things. The bookstall. So, when we collect books, they appear there. Ooh. Number one, top. The plane! And then we've got the gallery here. And that's where the paintings are appearing when we get them. Oh, we got one with Percy on. I forgot about that. We got one with Percy, we got that one, and then we got the one of the thing. Turkish mince. Pine cola. Like, the closest I've seen is... I had, like, Mexican cola earlier. Because I was like, I've been paid. You know what I'm going to have for lunch? A burrito. For tea, I'm going to have a burrito. And they had, like, Mexican Coke. Right. Go! I guess there's no collectibles at Knapford. There's just... That's where you go to see the collectibles. Go! So we're gonna go and find stuff. Come on, James! Then we've got ducks. I tell you one thing that isn't on here that I do wish it did have is the incline meter that tells me like when I'm going up and downhill that they have on the Train Sim World, because that would be super useful to help me gauge like when I need more braking power. Evergreen and cod liver oil. Why would you put cod liver oil in like fizzy pop? That makes no sense. What kind of monster would do that? That sounds awful. Go on, James. I can't believe the first thing I did in this game when trying to do stuff by myself is kill one of the engines. There's a factory of some sort. Bacon soda, yeah, I've seen that before. That's what I was gonna mention, like, because I've seen a whole bunch of the ones where, hey, I can take my finger off the W button now. I've seen a whole bunch of ones where the stream isn't jerky for you lot, is it? Just because the stream preview on mine is very, like, start, stop. Oh, I'm slowing down. Oh, wait. I need to slow down. Stop, James, stop! We need to check in this station for collectibles. Yeah, it's just the, like the stream preview window on Twitch for me is like going absolutely fucking batshit, and it's like very jerky. Right, sorry James, just running back here because if I remember right, Ta ta ta. So up here is one of the things that I was talking about earlier, which is the barbershop that Duck smashes face first into. Here we are. C&B Barber. Haircut and shave. And there's a book! Mainline. I physically have this book in my house. I'm pretty sure I do. That's not a pub. It should be. But there was a few of the mainline, like the Railway Engine series, I had like physical copies of from being little. And I know Mainline Engines was one of them. I remember that cover. Although the main ones that I had, like, we had some of the Mainline Engine ones, and then we had the book of the Culdee Fell engines, which was the Mountain Railway. We had that one, and then we had a couple of the ones that were about the miniature railway, not the narrow gauge railway, but there's a miniature railway as well. That was like, so it's like a similar gauge size, so like it's smaller tracks, but the engines are sort of sized to also fit that. So it's like, I'm trying to remember the name. Let me just Google it a second. One of the longest miniature railways in the UK. Oh, we've got there's another painting. And then we've got which one? What is the name of the railway? Please load. Edo Railway, that's not one. I will look it up later. But excuse me. I fell off. Don't mind me, James. I'm still looking around for collectibles. All these people are judging me for needing to collect. Oh, the sound. Oh, whistle. Yeah, my sound card is messed up. Hold on a sec. There we go. Right, come on, James. Let's continue. Off we go! Ooh, actually, you know what we should do? Controls. Oh, it's the music from the Christmas episode. I got very confused for a second then. Settings. Realism mode. Yes. That doesn't seem to have changed anything. I thought that would change the controls. Okay. Let's turn that back off, seeing as we don't know what it actually does. I will do some research and find out what realistic mode does. Right, on we go, James. Engine shed and a big tub. That's one thing about the main line here on Sodor as well, is the fact that it has 3 lines rather than 2. Because normally, for a main line, like you would have the double track, so you'd have an up line and a down line. So it is interesting that on Sodor they have a dedicated up line, a dedicated down line, and then they have the middle line that can go either way depending on what service is happening. Ah, wait. James, stop. I wanna look in. We're at Henry's Forest. I wanna have a look at what's happening in it. I know we keep stopping, James, but oh god, I forget like how slow it is to stop on. Right. Down. I'm just checking for collectibles, James. You understand? With this being Henry's Forest, like, this is another reason why, like, obviously they will add, like, there's going to be like a whole ton of DLC, I bet, for this game, right? Forest. If I've stopped for no fucking reason. You'd think there'd be a collectible in Henry's Forest. Let's go up the sidings and see if there's anything like at the side. This is like a notable like location. I mean, I guess because Henry isn't in the game yet, you'd have less reason to put stuff. How dare Riley do that? Yeah, apparently I stopped you for no reason, James. Sorry. Like I said earlier in the stream, mate, like, this is a forest. Look how far it goes. And the fact that this is... the game has, like, scaled... Yes, you are. It has, like, the map itself is scaled down. Like, if this was realistically big, this forest would be way bigger. Because, like, the line currently, like, in-game is about 17 miles, like one end to the other. Whereas in real life, it's more like 70 or something. So, and I mean, there's all of that as well that's part of it, like surrounding us. Ain't it small compared to like the fucking US? Like the entirety of the UK, like I'm pretty sure fits in fucking Texas or some shit. But like, how long does it take you to drive from one side of Texas to the other? Because I think days. Well, there you go. Like, it would take like a 12-hour drive to get from the, like, it takes 7 hours for me to get from where I am, sort of in the middle of England, down to like the very southernmost point. You know what? We're just gonna keep going. I will, on the way back, I will use a light train. I use a light engine to come back, and we'll do checking for stuff. Like, there's a line there on the side that isn't currently connecting to anything, so there's a potential DLC there. Like I say, because they scanned the whole topological map that the Reverend W. Awdry made of Sodor itself to do to make this game, right? Ooh, kimchi noodles, nice. Yeah, no, see? So, I mean, Sodor compared to Texas is fucking tiny, but it is still pretty big. So this is scaled down. But like I say, they scanned the entire map, and then, like, obviously, like, the starter game didn't include, like, it doesn't have Edward, it doesn't have Henry. It had, like, so many engines that would normally be in, that should be in the game that aren't yet. So probably what they'll do is, like, they'll do a whole bunch of DLC. So, like, they'll release the Brendan branch line with, like, Edward and Henry, and then they'll release, like, the Little Western branch line with Duck and Oliver, maybe Donald and Douglas there as well. I hope so. I want Donald and Douglas. They're my favourites. Viaduct. Oh, it's just the sun. I thought there was like a glowing marker down there. I was very confused. Another station. Yeah, because the USA is the US is practically a continent, and oh, there goes another line that could be DLC. The US is practically a continent, and you just call them states instead of countries. It's why, like, all the countries have their own friggin' laws and flags and shit. Whereas over here, all the flag shaggers are just like, oh, England, bruh, bruh, bruh. Yeah. I mean, same thing, to be honest. Ooh! Suspension bridge! Going through another station. We've just gone through Kronk. And now we're coming up to, which station is this? Kildane. Which... Oh, he jammed a bit there. You'll be able to see over to one side here. Well, there's a bunch of... Oh, no, it's further on that I was thinking of. Never mind. That's another line there. I'm not entirely sure where that line goes. Root beer! Weirdly enough, like, last time when me and Connor went to see Iron Lung in the cinema, let me just quickly go to the... Wait. Low latency toggle in the advanced menu in settings. What? I will pretend I understand what the fuck that means, Twitch. Anywho. Yeah, when we went to see Iron Lung, we went to the, we went to a shop beforehand and got, like, snacks and things. And one of the things that we ended up getting, Connor wanted to try root beer, so we got some root beer to try. It tastes... Root beer tastes like the dentist. It tastes like the stuff that they use to like numb your mouth when you go to the dentist. Stop fighting, you two. Wait, did the dentist taste like grape to you lot? Huh. That's interesting. And that's why Goku didn't take the heart medication. Maybe it's another Texas thing. Ooh, a little farm. View number 2. when the message didn't go through. It says when they're not using shit-ass grapeberry, it tastes like NyQuil. Let me just fix that. Allow. Going past another like construction yard type thing. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, my spine! So, how far have we got? We've got 5.5 miles to go until we get to Baloo. The hell little station is this? Like a little station just for a fucking field? Okay. In fact, I can go on the map and check. Whispering... The Whispering Woods? That doesn't sound malevolent at all. Oh, that's one that would be interesting to see in this. Is the episode where Percy's being chased around by a dragon because it's Chinese New Year and they have one of those Chinese dragon things on like that's going to be a float, and it's on a truck that keeps getting pushed around by one of the other engines. And then whenever Percy's anywhere, like this dragon keeps appearing because the other engine's like pushing it along, and Percy keeps panicking and leaving before he realizes it's just a truck that's being pushed. I've never tried sarsaparilla. Oh, there we go. For a second it was like, you're not controlling this game anymore. That was weird. Yes. Yeah, they're lions. But I think in the episode they were like, oh, it's a dragon or something. I'd have to rewatch it. That's the one that I don't remember specifics about. I just remember it being one of the Chinese float, like, lions. And then Percy panicking. Ooh. My favourite lion is Parsley. I'm a very friendly lion called Parsley. Under the bridge. Ooh, a wooden trestle. Funky. I didn't realise we got 72 miles an hour. That's impressive. We're at another station. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The narrow gauge line. It's there. More cows. Oh, I've just realised we're going above the speed limit. Oh, it's okay. Speed limit changed for us. That's, thank Christ. Otherwise, there was a risk I was going to kill James again. Oh, fuck! I killed James again! God damn it! I cursed myself! Fuck! Well, shit. Oh dear. I was like, okay, let's go main menu. I think. I think maybe I'm cursed. We might have to try an engine other than James. So... we'd just gone past the Whispering Woods, we were at Kelsthorpe Road. We'd just gone past Croven's Gate, and then we were coming off the line. We were like so close to Ballyhoo as well. We were just going to turn off to Ballyhoo, and I threw him off the fucking track. Yeah, no, this is what I mean about like how detailed the map is, right? Because you've got all these different places. So, like, that's a line that isn't technically a thing yet, that they can expand into. There's that line that goes somewhere. There's this one that isn't a thing yet. There's that one that I presume is the narrow gauge. There's one branching off Vickerstown up there. That's going on to main line. This is where the actual main of the UK is. So, yeah, fuck it. Let's start at the quarry. What's... Oh, that's Thomas and Bertie. Leaves. House of Leaves! Should we play a story with James just to see if I can complete the story without killing him? I think that might be the go. That might be the call. This is why the stream is called Who's Up for Confusion and Delay.
Two men were cleaning Gordon after he had acted rather foolishly and ended up rolling off the turntable and into a muddy ditch.
I remember that episode too.
Mind my eyes, grumbled Gordon. Have you ever seen so much mud? Said one of the cleaners.
Focus.
No, I haven't.
The camera
said
doesn't
the
like
other.
focusing on the people.
You ought to be ashamed, Gordon. letting
House of
yourself
Leaves
get
jump
so
scared
dirty.
you. What do you mean?
What? Thought Gordon. I don't have time to worry about my appearance like some engines do.
You know what fucking jump scared me, right?
The hosing and scrubbing suddenly stopped. Gordon opened his eyes, but quickly closed them again when he saw who was standing in front
Who's
of him.
standing in front of him? It's Sir Topham
Wake up,
Hatt!
Gordon, said Sir Topham Hatt. And listen to me.
It's a fat controller.
Given your recent behaviour, I've decided that you will pull no more coaches until you prove to me that you can be a really useful engine.
Fair.
Perhaps pulling trucks for a while will teach you a lesson. Yes, sir, said Gordon quietly.
So, I have a complicated...
So Gordon had to spend his time pulling and pushing trucks.
I thought you meant Smaug the dragon from The Hobbit. Appropriately, the music that's on in the background now is Thomas and the Trucks. Wood? Wood to Smaug the dragon, or...
Goods trains, he muttered. Oh, the shame of it.
And he bumped the
Gordon
trucks
sounds
again.
less like a wizard now.
Cried the trucks as he shunted
Ugh!
around the yard.
Those trucks sound way too horny.
James was standing nearby watching them.
What the fuck?
Trucks will be trucks, he said.
They won't with me.
Grunted Gordon.
I'll
So,
teach them.
I have a
They
complicated
tried to push me down the hill this morning.
history
he
thing
explained.
with
It's
House of
slippery
Leaves.
there, so you'll probably
Because-
need help.
I read House of Leaves,
I don't need help on hills, puffed James.
and that inspired my first
Gordon
the D&D
laughed
campaign
and headed
that
off
I'm
to
running
get
called
ready
The
for
Door,
his next goods train.
because it's based on the the
Come on,
idea
James,
stemmed
said
from
his driver. It's almost
the
time for the express.
the corridors, the labyrinth that happens at Ash Tree
With
Lane,
that,
right?
James puffed away to collect his waiting coaches.
Oh. Let's go and get some coaches.
The guard soon blew his whistle and James puffed away.
Oh, we've got the coaches.
Come on, he puffed to the coaches.
Okay, let me drive, please. You lived in a haunted house once. Oh, you know what would help? So, but I started, yeah. So I started the game based on The Door. And then as I was going, I also started listening to the Magnus Archives. And like peppering in references to stuff with that, and then it got developed in this whole lore thing. And then doors just keep coming up as a thing for me, just in general, right? So doors have been a recurring thing. And then I decided I'm going to reread House of Leaves. And I'm going through, and one of the things in how in the Magnus Archives is one of the characters, like he isn't an actual character in the thing, but some of the stuff that happens involves an old architect of well, let me just check which architect it was. So while that loads, oh, it's raining.
The train was soon running
Not
nicely,
Jeremy Bentham.
and James began to feel confident. Slippery hills indeed. I don't
A
need
Millbank
help,
prison.
he
Who
puffed.
made Millbank? Maybe it was. Robert Smirk, I think it is. So I started looking into his contemporaries and decided, oh, you know what would be a comparable, like, and started like using comparable like contemporaries of his, of Robert Smirk to as like equivalents in my D&D game, right? And then I was rereading House of Leaves, and there's a list, and there's a bit where it starts listing architects, and 3 of the names I picked appeared in the book, and I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, Sad! Have you come to join us being useful engines? We are currently playing a story with James, and seeing if I don't, and trying to make sure I don't murder him this time. Because twice so far, I've killed him. We are playing the story Leaves. So, I'm going to pay attention to the signals this time while we're talking. In popular cultures. Yeah, Robert Smirk. Looking him up on Wikipedia. It says, in popular culture, Smirk and his architecture are featured extensively in the horror fiction podcast and Magnus Archives. Oh yeah. Like, one of my favourite video series I listen to often while going to sleep is Nightmind's 3-part series on House of Leaves. Like, House of Leaves is so entwined in my D&D campaign. There's another engine coming! Hey, Emily! One of the things I'm doing for my my D&D players is I've bought a whole bunch of copies of the black and white edition of House of Leaves, which is the normal one you get in the UK. Like, the first version I read was that, and then I went out and rebought the full colour version, which is the one I'm rereading currently, which I need to find and look something up in. I've got all my copies of the black, like, I've got a whole bunch of copies of the black and white one, and I'm going through like hand highlighting all the bits that should be blue and red and stuff, and the one bit that's supposed to be purple. And there's certain bits that I've been adding as like a yellow as well, to add an extra layer to it. And for the copies that I'm giving to my friends, I've taken off the covers, added a front page that's like trigger warnings, and to replace the story, replace the front page that says it's by Mark Z. Danielewski, and I'm rebinding the books, like, by hand. So that's another thing I might do on stream at some point. Although I need to start slowing down before I kill James again. Because that's the last thing we want. We don't want to kill him again! Okay. We're going to stay at a slow speed though, because we have to stop. He's not going to fly off the line this time. I've got Blood Meridian as an audiobook. I need to listen to it. I'm hoping it's not similar to The Road, because I read... I like the idea of The Road as a story, and I liked the film. I got the audiobook to listen to. And unfortunately, I had the similar problem that I had with the Silmarillion.
James soon arrived at the next station. He
Oh
was
yeah,
feeling
fuck
very
Wendigoon, I
pleased with
hate that
himself.
guy.
But he kept thinking about what Gordon had said. I'll show
But,
Gordon who needs help on hills,
I've got-
he said to himself.
I've got, let me just... I'm turning down the themes.
But soon, James reached the bottom of the hill. Strong winds from the sea made the hill
Oops.
hard to climb.
Just realised I need
Leaves
to go
fallen
back to
from
the
the
Switch.
nearby trees
There we
were
go.
now covering the rails.
Right,
And the
so,
recent rainfall meant that they were too heavy to be blown away by the
yeah,
wind.
yeah. The main problem I was having
I'll do
with
it.
The Road
I'll
when I
do
was
it, he
listening
puffed.
to the story was the fact that the
But his
narrator
wheels
sounded
slipped
so
on the
fucking
leaves.
bored, so I couldn't get into it.
I must do it. I must do it, he panted.
Yep.
But try as he might, his wheels kept on slipping, and he couldn't pull the train at all.
He seems very happy about it.
Help! Help! Cried James.
Why are
His
you...
wheels were turning forward.
His face
but
is
the heavy
frozen.
coaches pulled him backwards. And soon the whole train started slipping down the hill.
Yeah, I saw that he did an analysis
James's
of...
driver applied the brakes. Then
Let me just check something. No.
going carefully,
I don't know
reversed the
why
train
James's
back
face
down the
is
hill,
frozen.
and they
Hopefully
headed
that'll
back
fix
to
itself.
the station.
Yeah. I mean, Wendigoon's takes are always a bit shit anyway. I mean, this is the same guy who's like, oh, I helped
When they
found the
arrived,
Boogaloo Boys,
they found
honestly.
Gordon waiting, who
And
had
then-
seen everything.
No. I'm not right wing. I just
thought
happen
you
to follow
said
a
you
bunch
could
of
climb
right wing
hills,
guys.
He chuckled.
Like, fuck that dude.
James didn't answer. He had no steam left to say anything.
Oh, poor James.
Ah, well, we live and learn, said Gordon. Never mind, little James. I'm going to push from behind. Whistle when you're ready.
Yes, it is. Oh. Okay. So. Oh, we're going that way. Come on, Gordon. Let's get into position. Oh, James, yeah, I'm glad he's not dead this time. We haven't killed him yet. Has he said he's native? I didn't realise that. Boop, boop, boop. Yep. Wait for a minute. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, true, Jester. Like, I'm trying not to. Both times have been accidents. It's what you get for not It's why you don't you're not supposed to get distracted while driving. So I'm hoping this time we don't do that. Never text and drive while watching, while driving a steam train. Or driving anything, to be honest. There we go.
I'm ready, called James.
So am I,
Replied Gordon.
pull hard.
We'll do it, puffed James.
I bet you want him to pull hard, Gordon. Fuck, I don't know what that means. Yeah, no, Wait, which engine am I? Come on. Oh, fuck. I stopped paying attention and almost killed James again. Okay, right, we're on the straight. So that means we can speed up. Okay, so, although, what I'm going to do is go slow because my stream preview just fucking died. It killed the stream preview instead. Let me refresh Twitch. There we go. Is it still working? Thank God. Right. For a second, I thought it was when it said oh, everything's gone, I thought it meant my entire internet had cut out. God. Up the hill. Over the... There we go.
Clouds of smoke and steam towered from the snorting engines as they struggled up the hill.
I never have many viewers anyway, it's whatever.
We can do it, puffed James.
But yeah, Train Yowie is a thing.
We will do it,
puffed Gordon. Finally, the two engines reached the top.
We've done it! We've done it!
They puffed.
Yay!
The two weary engines were puffed out, but they continued onwards to the next station.
I'll puff you out, lad. Come on! Going to Marin, platform 2. Fuck, I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours. Nice. Oh, yeah, we're on the downhill now. So now... Okay, I'm keeping it at 50. Just going down this hill. Ah, my audio's going again. Trying to sort it with one hand while braking with the other. Stop buzzing at me! There we go. I think it's a single-player game, so I don't know how you'll manage that, but that will be interesting. I'll be playing something else, and then you'll just fucking stream snipe me as Giant Diesel and be like, "That's for James!" I'll be like, "Ah!" No! That's the one. We're stopping at Marin. Way! We got there and we didn't kill him.
Before they arrived. Thank you, Gordon, whistled James. Gordon whistled goodbye as he watched James puff away. Then slowly,
Okay,
he trundled back
I'm pretty
to
sure
his
I'm just
waiting
like
chair.
Vex VT on Steam as well. Hey! We managed to do it and we didn't kill James this time. In fact, let me just check. I've just realized this video that I'm listening to, the specific one is the music cues. So I can actually make a sounder that goes that. Timed it perfectly. And again. Look at Percy's face. Oh God. Do we want to? What's happening with my? There we go. So Percy's face is going to be my face when I see your Steam username. Okay. Right, do we go, because we're sort of playing stuff out of order now. Do we want to go with one more story and then call it? Because I've been streaming nearly 3 hours at that point. And in the morning, I've got to get up earlier in the morning because I've got to take the car to be fixed. Because for anyone that didn't hear, so my car got in an accident and like the one of the headlights is fucking. I say the car got in an accident. I got in an accident, and one of the front headlights is smashed, and the other one had stopped working. So I had to buy 2 new headlights, and I'm getting them fitted tomorrow, as well as the body like popped back out. So let's go main menu. We'll see what other stories we've got. So at Knapford, we've got Thompson Bertie. Engine. The blinker fluid replaced, yeah. Oh, that's just an explore. Gordon and the troublesome trucks and James and the van. Got Jack Ross nimming on your nose. Whatever. We've got what's Elsbridge? Thomas Goes Fishing. Okay, we did that. Dry ore. What other stories have we got? Got Emily in the Express. Got Jack Frost there. Shunting Showdown. There's not as many stories, unless, like, the stories unlock as I go. Yeah, maybe. That makes sense if you're associating... you're associating it with Christmas because of the Iron Brew commercial. Yeah, yeah. The one that's like a parody of the Snowman. Crosby. We haven't found any of those. New poster for the island of Sodor. Huh. Oh. Fair enough. Oh, so we unlock... Okay. Pigs! Not just a parody, same animators and write it out. I mean, well, no, because technically it would be... No, yeah, so that would be the third entry, because the fourth entry is the Snowman and the Snow Dog. Because the first one's just the Snowman, which is the one where he gets sad at the end because the snowman dies. And then the second one was the one about what Santa does when it isn't Christmas, where he like goes to France and gets food poisoning and shits in a bush and goes to like Las Vegas and watches strippers and shit. And then the third one is the snowman comes back, the kids with the kid. They go past the Iron Brew factory and he kills the kid for Iron Brew. And then the fourth one is the Snowman and the Snow Dog. Sports field halt. You know what? Let's do a shunting challenge. We will finish off with a shunting challenge and just see. Okay. Oh, it's like an Inglenook Sidings shunting puzzle.
The shunting
nice
challenge.
I see a lot of like.
As you can see, these trucks are all out of order and need to be put back into their proper places. You should try to get the truck shunted in as few moves as possible.
It's literally an Inglenook shunting puzzle. Like, people... people, like, build... Where the fuck are all the other... Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay, so... Let's just look at the map first. Oh, it doesn't fucking tell me. Okay. Let's go into... Recam second. Stop moving, Percy. Right, so... So, 8 is over there. So what I should do is I'll grab 3 and 6 and then we'll go over to the other ones, right? So the this is a bit more complex than a standard Inglenook shunting puzzle. But one of the things that... Stop, Percy! Zoom in. Which you? Yeah. Because then, because normally what would happen in a... Oh, wrong way. In there's a thing like a classic model railway layout that is basically this. It has less sidings and stuff, but the layout is basically built. So that is going into the wrong fucking siding. The layout is built basically so that then stop, Percy. Fuck me. Right. No. 9. Yeah. Oh, that's why. So then what you do in the puzzle, what I keep trying to explain is basically this, where it's like, oh, here's the trucks, you've got to get them into a certain order within a specific amount of time. Yeah. Then I come up here, right? So, stop, Percy! Jesus! Okay. Then what we're gonna do is let's go back here, get you to the middle. No, wait. What we should do actually is go that way, then put you that way. Because then we can get 3 and 6 at the same time. Then what we'll do is we'll connect 3 to the back of this, and only that one. Is that the one? That's the one at the front there, I believe. Well, what we can do is we can leave 6 behind. Stop. Right, okay. So, how do I fucking uncouple these? Okay. Wrong way. There we go. So, we're gonna chuck these other ones out the fucking way. So let's go forward again. So we're gonna chuck these in the other siding. Just gonna roll forward just enough so we can get past this. We can throw these up here, and then we can get 6 and 3. Click. D! Reverse! And we're going to put these up here, right? And then we can get these two. We'll run round, grab 8. And then we'll go back to... And then we'll go to where the other fucking things are. Oh, stop. Okay. Let's get out again. Wah! A bouquet. Let's uncouple you. Yep, E. Right, so we're gonna come back off this siding again. We're gonna... Yeah, that should be enough. Stop, Percy. Then we just need to switch that set of points back. We're gonna go reverse again. We'll get 6 and 3, and then we can go and find 8, wherever the fuck that is. And then... Apparently, I'm bleeding viewers now, so y'all aren't here for the shunting puzzles. Stop. E. Let me out! You lot get to stay here, you fuckers. Right. Okay, so now... Let's just... check. I think everything's set. So then we'll go... forward into the other... Yeah. Okay. Let's check. We're gonna go get truck number 8. Gonna get truck 8. And then we're gonna... see what else we've got. And once we finish this puzzle, we're gonna call it for the night. I probably am gonna stream more of this game because why the fuck not? See how many other engines I managed to accidentally murder. This is just an excuse now for me to be nerdy as fuck. You know, this is another DLC that I think will probably end up happening as well. Is because if they get Toby and Mavis, they'd be able to get like a whole bunch of the branch line stories, like a whole bunch of the like quarry stories. Especially seeing as Mavis is basically the quarry's own engine. And like when they do the Brendan branch line, hopefully that'll get us Brendan Docks. We'll get Bill and Ben as well. Okay. So... need to do. And then It's this one there. Think. Oh, luckily enough, truck number 8 is this first one. Okay. Which means... Ugh. Ah! My mouse! There we go. It got confused again. So, that one. Let's uncouple these. Get back in purse. And then what we want to do is we're gonna sort of come back the way we came, but instead we're gonna go along here. Which will then lead back along here. Which will... not there. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. And that leads back. Oh, fuck. That's the wrong junction. We don't want to go down that way, then. No. That one. That's where the other trucks are. Right, okay. So, I think... hopefully... we should be good to start moving these. The boy's murdered father came back and killed him. What? Oh, for a minute. Oh, as the snowman. Right, okay. I got confused as to who you meant then. Let's head over to the other shunting yard. I'm guessing, like, at this point, the only people that are left are the people autistic enough to deal with my autism and just sitting here watching me play trains. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're going over the speed limit. I don't want to kill Percy as well. That's the last thing we want to do. Right, let's stop here. Right, we kept hyping Irish beer. Irish Girl, Irish beers. Yes, but I mean, American beer is fucking terrible anyway. So I'm not surprised that they were like, oh, Irish beer is better, because even though it's piss, it's probably better than American beer. Okay. So if we get rid of that, we need to get you. So 2 is there, 1 is there. We need to get rid of this one out the middle. Okay. Right, so... Best beer is German, yeah. True. True that. Okay, so... I'm debating... Have a look. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to come forward a bit. Let me in. Pickle beer. Ew. Sounds fucking awful. Okay. And what I want to do... Snap you over there a second. Shit, stop. Fuck! Stop! Half of the annoying bit of this challenge is like the constant getting in and out of Percy to be able to do this. Right.
Granddad died today.
Fucking hell, that caught me off guard a second. Oh god, I can't believe Granddad died today. Nice one. And now we get all the Ben Shermans to ourselves. Fucking, I was doing my first episode of Contra Odium, which is like a metal radio show. I've just taken over as the co-host. And one of the things I had to do was explain the story behind the fucking Granddad died today before we went into playing Ben fucking Sherman. So that was interesting. Let's... Okay. This is gonna take fucking forever. Like... Serial, who came here for stuff other than me being autistic about trains, but... I mean, I'm dressed as Thomas! What did you expect? Runch. Stop. Right, let me out, Percy. We need to... That's truck number 4. We're gonna uncouple here. And then what we're gonna do is... And it's one of those things, the only reason I looked into it, I've already, like, established with the with Laraj doing the show. Like we've ended up getting an email address. I said, well, because one of the things is my What If Thing Was Genre series. I'm now doing it so I will premiere each song on there. Obviously, if I've not fucking done it on stream. I'll premiere it on there before I release the video about said cover. So we've already added an email address where I'm like, okay, here's the email where if you have ideas for what could be a cool What If Thing Was genre, you give me a recommendation. If you don't like me like as new co-host because I waffle too much, you can email us and then I will email back to fuck off. Right, so what I'm gonna do, just stop here a second. Let's just, we're gonna leave, Percy. Yeah, let me uncouple, right. So we're gonna leave that one there. Let's keep going backwards. We're gonna keep going. I'm gonna dump these somewhere. Stop, Percy. Stop. Please. Please, Percy. I beg you, stop. The trucks are pulling me down the fucking hill. Okay. Right, okay. Let's go forward again. Let's see. Tell us like the famous photo in Texas from a couple of years back up in North Manhattan. Looks like a dog man at a zoo. I know it is, and it's not a dog man because I ran into that as a child. Also, name's type of witch. Percy, where the fuck are you going? You're supposed to be going that way. Yeah. I can probably guess. No, yeah. So, let's reverse again. Like, this is going to take way. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with what you're saying. But the witch, have seen my materials. Nah. We're gonna sling this. Stop. The fact that it's a fucking hill, it keeps throwing me down the hill. And this is why these trucks are troublesome. Stop it! Stop! Fuck! I'm being thrown down the hill! Okay. What is down this hill? Nowhere near where I want. Okay. At least I can... Oh god. Slow down! Fuck! Oh shit! Ah, I killed Percy! I killed Percy by accident! Well... I guess! No, it's next to... The Sodor is next to the UK. That's what I was showing. Let's go on the menu, right? So... Now that we've managed to kill Percy. This bit, this here, is literally off the coast of the north of Wales. So it's... let me just look at it on the map. Yes, it is. So it's like... Sort of like where the... Then that's another island, so... let me just... I think it's slightly north of Wales. I'm just checking Google Maps. Okay, not that far. That's Scotland. We're not Holyhead. Yeah, there we go. What it is it's sort of wedged. It's just north of Blackpool. It's wedged just between. So that is like leading on to where the Lake District is, and then that up there is the Isle of Man. So the Isle of Sodor is in between the two. girl going, you saw some English girl going, I wish I could support Indigenous people. Sadly, the British Isles doesn't have an Indigenous peoples. What? Fucking weird. Your family founded which isle? The Isle of Man? But yeah, that's where the Isle of Sodor is. Right, anyway, we're going to call this stream there with me killing the shit out of Percy. So. Oh, cool. Yeah, so you're on the western side of Sodor. So, yeah, we're gonna end stream here. We're gonna, what are we gonna do? I'll probably stream again tomorrow, maybe, or the day after, or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Might be some of this. It might be some other games. I bought a couple of games to stream, so we'll figure something out. So yeah, thank you for hanging out with me and putting up with me, being autistic about trains. So yeah, I can't believe I managed to kill 2 of the engines, 1 twice. So yeah, you're fine. Don't worry. Like, what we're here for, just to chat bullshit and do stuff. So I guess I should find some. You know what? Let's find someone to raid. Why not? Is there anyone live that I follow? Rishi. I'm debating. Let's see. What do we go for? If we're going for a raid. Oh shit! It's Evil's birthday over on Vedel's channel. We've got. Just looking at what games that they're playing, we've got Letcar, Palworld, Slay the Spire, Dead by Daylight, Resident special events over at Reishi. Warcraft, Dragon Quest 8, Utopia, Slime Rancher 2. Oh, Nate plays Contractville. Huh. Didn't know that. Fuck it, let's go for Evil. Nah. We're gonna go for Porcelain Maid. Why not? Porcelain Maid has a male model now? What? Okay. So, yeah, we'll go out to raid Porcelain Maid, and we'll just give him a people's elbow from Sodor. So yeah, thank you for hanging out. It was a fun stream. And don't forget to love each other, and the only good fascist is a fucking dead one. Bye! Let's see if we can figure out the fucking raid mechanic. Now.
I assume the promo code is to like help track and support me. I actually don't think that they told me what the promo code is. I think the promo code is actually just like just promoting the game, telling people that you downloaded it from me. Anyways, I showed you for the most part Shadowgrapher and Folly, but I do want to show you the new cosmetics also, because if you didn't know, there is some new stuff, and you saw it earlier at the start of the stream, which was pretty sick. However, we didn't actually like deep dive into it, so I'm going back to the market and I want to show this over to you, because I wanted to show you the Goss and Grendel skins. I think if I just click on it, it can show me it, right? I only got 479 platinum left, so I can get one of these. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm definitely liking Goss a little bit more, but Grendel is like such a heavy, chunky motherfucker that they look really cool. Promo code shows me a picture of your balls. I use it for free. Stop talking about my ball joints. Anonymous, thank you for the 2 gifted subs.
Hey, people's elbow from Sodor. I accidentally killed our engines.
Oh, you're fine. Promo code is a 3-day affinity booster, an emote, and a weapon. Hell yeah! Let's play more with Folly. You just really like Folly, I think. I actually really like this Grendel skin because it's so like hazard core.